Good morning, the person who just joined. Oh,
Good morning.
just thank you. Changed your name for me.
Yes, I don't even know how to work
That
it.
no, that's okay. Um, let's see, Miss Johnson, what time is your case set for?
8:40. Oh, there it
Got,
goes.
I gotcha. Thank you.
Oh,
Um, I don't have. Would you like to speak with the in-house attorney this morning?
um, well, yes.
Oh, and I see you're listed for but I see you already are listed. They haven't logged on yet, so just sit tight, and as soon as they get here, I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss Greer.
Good morning. I
Hi,
didn't know I
this
was
it's
on
okay. It's
mute.
Michelle over at the 34th. Are you in-house today?
I think so. I thought I only had one case, but in looking at Sling, I think that I am the one for today.
You think you're assigned all day?
Yes.
Okay, great. I have
Oh,
one person who is waiting, Miss Johnson.
Yes.
okay.
And I think, did you get the pleas?
No,
You
I
didn't get
don't
them. Okay.
know.
Let me get in touch with the magistrate, see if he has them because Caitlin's running late. And I'll find out. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Ms. Greer,
Yes.
the plea offer is, she has 2 DWLS cases. The plea offer is to plea to the one ending in 3116 and dismiss the other charge.
Okay,
plea-
she has
plea to
2
one and
driving with license suspended.
Correct. So can I put you in a breakout room with her?
That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
do you know how to join a breakout room?
No.
Okay, you're gonna see something on your screen and it's gonna come up
Okay.
and you just
Okay.
click join. And then when you
Oh.
want to leave, you just leave that meeting, not the,
Okay.
okay,
she
leave the
tell me?
breakout room.
Okay. So join it now.
Yep. And Ms. Greer will meet you in there.
Okay.
I let everyone. Good morning, Miss Armstrong.
Good morning.
Your case is set for 8:50, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
I was told I wouldn't need to, but
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Well, she can explain to you any questions that you have. You can do that, or you can speak with our magistrate.
I'll talk to her.
Okay, just hold on a few minutes. She's in with a breakout room with someone else. As soon as she's done, I'll let you know.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Hi, Miss Greer. Did you work something out?
No, Michelle, I'm really gonna have to wait for Caitlin to come in on that one. If we have 5 minutes, can I go to 36th District and do a matter really quick and come back? Unless you have someone else waiting.
I do have somebody else waiting, but I don't know what the plea offer is yet.
Okay, so
So-
while we're doing that, I'm gonna jump over to 36th District and then I'll be right back with you.
Okay,
all.
okay.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Ms. Armstrong?
Were you questioning about MDOC regarding
Yes.
Chad Smith?
I just wanted to let you know our attorney, in-house attorney left for a minute to do another matter, another court. I just want to let you know I got the plea offer from the prosecutor,
Because I know MDOC's not.
and I wanted to let you know what it was.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is, they made an offer to you to dismiss the driving while license suspended and the new no proof insurance, and they would allow you to plead to allow unlicensed person to drive.
Okay.
Okay, so if you you can still speak to the in-house attorney. I just wanted to let you know that's what it was.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Mhm.
Michelle, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Good morning, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, I'm here. Hang on.
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Yes, I will.
Okay, hold on. You can have one person in front of you. Hold on a second.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Greer, are you back?
His is a bigger one.
We're still waiting on Miss Greer to come back.
The little birds flew away yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Really?
I'm here.
Oh, hi, Miss Greer. I have,
Sorry about that.
no, that's okay. I have Miss Armstrong that would like to speak with you.
Yes, I heard the
She-
offer for her.
Okay, perfect. Can I put you on a breakout room with her? You can rejoin the one you were in.
Okay.
Miss Armstrong? Miss Armstrong, do you know how to join a breakout room?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You're going to see at the bottom of your screen, it's going to come up and ask you to join and just click on that join.
Okay.
Okay. And then when you're leaving it, ask Miss Greer. She'll tell you how to leave it. Okay. Oh, pardon. Hi, Miss Greer. Are we ready? Miss Armstrong?
Yes, we are ready. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Miss Greer, what case you want to do first?
We're ready on Miss Armstrong's matter.
Okay. Brianna Armstrong, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's date and time set for a pretrial. You have an attorney present, Ms. Greer. She's going to put her appearance on the record.
Good morning, Sharon Greer, on behalf of Ms. Armstrong. Your Honor, at this time, I was just looking to see if we were on arraignment. We are in arraignment. We would waive that reading and stand mute on those charges, and we do have a negotiated settlement.
Okay. I'm waiving the formal reading and a plea of not guilty, and you've seen and or heard the offer from the prosecutor. Go ahead.
Yes, Ms. Armstrong is going to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive her motor vehicle.
Okay. Ms. Armstrong, at the time of the stop back on March 3rd of this year, when you were pulled over in Huron Township, did you have a valid license?
No, I did not.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that within the next 5 days.
Yes,
You can pay it in person at the court's drop box, online, or by U.S. mail. Your cell number is what?
734-334-6256.
Pay it in the next 5 days and you'll be all set.
Okay,
How are you going to be paying that?
cash.
At the court, correct?
Yes,
You're all set.
thank you.
Hey, Ms. Greer, next up, we have Mr. Anderson.
I'm ready.
Can you tell Ms. Greer what the offer is on Robert Anderson?
From the prosecutor, it's responsible to driving while, let me see here now, this is an interesting one. He's pleading guilty to driving while license suspended and failed to yield to an accident. Outright plea.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Wait a second. I didn't talk to my attorney yet, but that's not what I agreed to because I was not driving.
Okay,
Actually,
we're going to
the
talk in a minute, Mr. Anderson. We're gonna
Oh,
talk.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna put, Mr. Anderson, do you know how to join a breakout room?
I haven't before, but I
It's
heard what
it's
you
gonna
said
come up and
previously.
say, yeah, join room. Do you see it there?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and join. Ms. Greer will meet you in there.
Same room for me?
Correct.
Thank you.
Oh, why do I know this name? Welcome back.
Good morning. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. We do have, Sharon Greer as our in-house this morning, and she needs to speak to you on, is it Tyshaw Johnson?
Okay, great.
But she's in a breakout room right now, so.
All right, I'll hold tight.
Good morning, Ms. Standifer. Okay, I'll just chat with her and tell her where to go. There. Join with audio, please. And if
You're not
by
muted.
chance.
There we go.
Hey, Miss Greer, are we ready on Mr. Anderson? Or Caitlin's
are ready.
available if you need Caitlin for anything.
Oh, yes, I do. May I break out with her first?
This should be me.
Sure. Sure, and I think you need to speak to her about Miss Johnson as well.
I sure do.
Caitlin, can you, I'm gonna assign you right now. And go ahead, Miss Greer, join the same one. Good morning, Miss Standifer.
Good morning.
Do you need to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
No, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Sandifer, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Your full name for the record.
Sherry Ann Standifer.
Ms. Sandifer, I have, let me see here, 3 cases before the court. There's 2 misdemeanors. The first one's a driving while license suspended with an alleged offense date of March 15th in Huron Township. The second one is a registration or plate violation. That's a misdemeanor with the same alleged offense date. And the third being a civil infraction for no proof of insurance. You've chosen not to speak with a provided MIDC attorney, correct?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor reviewed your case. They're willing to dismiss the no proof of insurance and the registration or plate violation. And their only other part of that plea is that you're going to plead guilty straight up to driving while license suspended. Now, are you going to accept that plea?
Yes, sir.
You're entering into that plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Correct.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes, sir.
You received paperwork in the mail, and that's why you're here at this meeting today, correct?
Correct.
And you read that paperwork, correct?
Yes, sir.
And in that paperwork, there was an advice or rights form, and you read that and understand it, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop back on March 15th of 2021, when you were pulled over in Huron Township, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $575. You can pay that in the next 5 days? Or you need time to pay?
I need a little time, sir.
All right, hold on 1 minute. I've dismissed the registration or plate violation. I dismissed the civil infraction. I've added your guilty plea to driving while license suspended. Doing some paperwork, so sit tight.
Okay.
Your cell number is what?
734-749-4103.
You have an email address?
Sherry's Cleaning.
Real
SH
slow, hold on a minute.
Okay.
The spelling of your name?
SHERRIES, and then it's cleaning 46@gmail.com.
Pay close attention to your cell phone and your email. The collections department's going to contact you, okay?
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you, sir.
Yep,
Al, was it 475?
575.
Thank you. Right. Good morning, Mr. Klein. You need to join with audio.
Michelle?
Yes.
Can I go back in with Mr. Anderson and Ms. Johnson? I've talked,
You want both of them in the same breakout room?
no,
Oh, okay.
separately. I'm sorry. I'm
Let
sorry.
me put you in with Miss Johnson first, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Miss Johnson,
Yes,
can you rejoin your breakout room?
okay.
And then go ahead, Miss Greer.
Thank you.
How do I go back on there?
It should show you at the bottom of your screen. Are you on a phone or are you on a laptop or?
On the phone.
Okay, you should be able to like touch your screen at the bottom. It should show up. Join.
Mhm. Let me see. I don't see it. Shoot. Should I click on more?
Yeah, click on more and see what
Okay.
happens. See if it
Let's see.
says join breakout room. There she goes. Good morning, Mr. Klein.
Good morning.
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
No, thanks.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll get the magistrate.
Mark Lee Klein, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Klein, Al Hindman, the magistrate. You received paperwork in the mail to appear here today, correct?
Yes, I did.
You read that paperwork, correct?
Yes, sir.
In that paperwork, there was an advice of rights form. You read it and understand it, correct?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor reviewed your file. They're willing to dismiss the original charge of drive while license not valid, and they're going to amend it to the added count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's from an offense that happened back in December of 2020. Are you willing to accept that plea?
Yes, sir.
You're accepting that plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by accepting this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes, sir.
At the time of the stop back on December 22nd of 2020, when you were pulled over in Hindman Township, did you have a valid license?
I had a date for Secretary of State to go get my license back,
So
and
go ahead.
I did end up getting my license before the previous court date, and I ended up missing it, so they rescheduled it.
But again, at the time of the stop on December 22nd, did you have a valid license?
I had a valid license. I just didn't have the actual ID on me.
Well, then you can't plead guilty to this charge
Oh,
because they're the,
I'm sorry. No, at the time I didn't have an actual valid license. I was waiting for my appointment with Secretary. I apologize.
Line 1 and 2, failed line 1 and 2.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs are $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days. Or you need time to pay.
Can I get a little extended time?
How much time do you need?
Possibly 2 weeks, if possible.
Pay within 30 days. You can pay it in person at the court's drop box by US mail or online. Your cell number ends in 96, correct?
Yep.
And you live on Custer Road, correct?
Currently, I recently just moved.
What is your new address?
942 Berry Street. That would be in Toledo, Ohio.
What's the zip code?
46905.
942 Berry Street, Toledo, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
All right, pay close attention to your cell phone and your mail. You're probably gonna get contacted by your cell phone to wrap this up, okay?
Okay,
To set up the payment plan. You're all set.
thank you.
Ms. Greer?
I'm ready on Miss Tasha Johnson.
Okay. And did you have an opportunity to sword fight the prosecutor on this case?
No way, because she helped me out this morning.
All right, so go, I've entered, it's already, there's a not guilty plea, so that part of this is all done. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, we just like to set this for a pretrial
Okay.
and see can we resolve it with some discovery and some documentation from Ms. Johnson.
So we're gonna, I don't know, Michelle, what are you doing on these? Is it 2 weeks?
We'll send her a new notice.
Ms. Johnson, do you hear that?
Yes, I heard her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
wrap up. Ms. Johnson.
And now I need a breakout room with Mr. Anderson.
Yep, give me 1 second. Go ahead and rejoin. And
Thank you.
same as Mr. Anderson, you can rejoin the one you were in also.
Hey, Nate. I don't wear it.
One that's on the screen.
Yeah. Mr. Meeks, good morning.
Morning.
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning, or would you like to hear the offer from the prosecutor?
I don't know. I would, I guess either, both, maybe?
Hold on 1 second. We can tell you what the plea offer is, and then you can decide then if you want to speak with the attorney.
William, your full name for the record.
William Meeks.
It's good that you're choosing to see the in-house attorney. You're charged with driving while license suspended from way back in 2017. There's no offer. It's just to plead straight up to DWLS. Maybe the MIDC attorney can speak with the prosecutor to come up with something. Okay?
Yes.
So the director of this docket will guide you to see that attorney shortly.
Okay.
Okay, just hold on. The person with Mark's iPhone.
I'm ready on Mr. Anderson when you are ready.
Mr. Anderson's, oh, there you are. Sorry, Mr. Anderson, I got caught up.
That's okay. I figured
Were
it
you
out.
trying to leave? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Robert Charles Anderson,
Yes,
you
sir.
have met with the attorney. She's gonna recap the plea offer and what she wants to do on this case.
Okay.
Sharon Greer, appearing on behalf of Mr. Anderson. For the arraignment, we will stand mute and waive the formal reading. At this time, we ask the court to set a pretrial for Mr. Anderson. We need to review body cam footage, the prosecutor as well as myself.
I'm going to adjourn this case. A notice will be sent to determine that new date. I've entered a plea of not guilty. And that's on driving while licensed suspended from March 11th, 2021, along with a fail to yield to an accident, civil infraction. Both are pushed out to another date. Bond on this case is $3,000 personal. I've entered that plea of not guilty on both. Michelle, they'll get a date in the mail, correct?
Correct.
Mr. Anderson, your phone number ends in 0771, correct?
No,
All right, hold on. It changes everything. Give me a minute.
I got a new phone.
Hold on. What about your address in Mount Morris?
The PO box is still good. I'm homeless currently.
Give me your cell number.
It is 313-627-1258.
Okay, pay close attention to your cell number in that PO box. You'll get a new notice in the mail, okay? And Ms. Greer, you're good with this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get your phone number, Ms. Greer?
I will call you.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Greer, next we have Mr. Meeks.
Mr. Meeks.
Mr. Meeks, do you know how to join a breakout room?
I believe so when the link comes up, right?
Yep, it should be there now.
Sharon,
Okay,
Sharon,
yep, I got it.
It's straight up to DWLS. It goes back to 2017.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep.
The person with Mark's iPhone.
I can't find Meeks on the docket.
At 9:30 on the bottom.
Here it is. They all blend together.
Good morning. The person with Mark's iPhone. Can you give me your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Mark Marks.
Got you. Mr. Marks, do you want to speak with the in-house attorney this morning?
No, I don't.
Okay, hold on one second. This is Mark Marks.
Mark, Stephen Marks, correct?
Yes, sir.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with Huron Township. You received paperwork in the mail, correct?
Yes, I did, sir.
That's why you're here today. You read that paperwork, and in that paperwork, there's an advice of rights form. You read and understood that advice of rights form, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is a driving while license suspended case that allegedly occurred in January of 2021, along with a civil infraction for limited access speeding. The prosecutor reviewed the case. They're willing to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and the speeding ticket. They're going to amend the driving while license suspended to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. You willing to accept that offer?
Yes, I am, sir.
You're accepting this offer freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by accepting this offer, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes, sir.
Back on the 17th of January of this year, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
I did not.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. I'm dismissing the driving while license suspended and the speeding ticket and adding the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Could you give me a little?
Pay.
I need a little bit of time. Can I do it in 2 separate payments?
Yep. Hold on 1 minute.
And March, please, and March.
What is your cell number?
313-407-7410.
and very slowly your email.
All small case letters, MSMARKS 66 at hotmail.com.
Pay close attention to your email on your cell phone. You'll get contacted by the collections department to set up that payment plan.
Wait, Tony or
All right.
Jason.
Yes, sir. I've got one question for you. Now this is lift. Once I pay this is all off my license. That I have a valid driver's license. I did pay the $95 for the reinstatements a while ago.
It'll be reduced to a charge, and I don't know how it reports. The prosecutor can pipe in if she wants, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. It's a 0-point offense, if I'm correct.
Available
The
sales.
points doesn't abstract, so it won't show up. So you should be able to get your driver's license after this.
Okay, I've already paid. So what will the Secretary of State send me a letter saying I'm reinstated, or how will I know for sure? That's my question.
I think you need to pay off this ticket and then you should be able to go to Secretary of State and get your driver's license.
Okay, what was that again? I need to pay the ticket off and then what, ma'am?
And then go to Secretary of State and they should be able to give you a driver's license.
Okay, I have my license. All I need is the document saying it's, not suspended no more. Will that happen automatically once I pay, or?
I do not know that.
It should reflect on your, if you've paid the suspension fees or whatever was out, the administrative fees, once you pay this case, you'll be all set.
Okay, that's the question I had.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah. Sharon, go ahead.
Sharon Greer, appearing on behalf of Mr. William Meeks. We will waive the formal reading and stand mute to the charges. And Mr. Meeks is willing to plead guilty as charged to driving with license suspended.
Mr. Meeks, at the time of the stop way back on October 18th of 2017, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license? Mr. Meeks?
Hear me? No, I did not.
Okay, I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs are going to total $475. You can pay that when?
I can pay it today.
I can't hear you.
I can pay it today.
If I understand, you can pay it today, correct?
Yes.
You can pay it in person at the court's drop box, online, or by US mail. All right, pay it online, reference the case number 17-4529. That's on the paperwork that you have.
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The person with the identifier is iPhone. Yes.
Yes,
Hi, good morning. Can you give me your name so I can find you on the docket?
yes, it's Sylvester Durham.
Gotcha, Mr. Durham. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning? Your phone's breaking up.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, hold on one second.
Sharon, Mr. Durham has a civil infraction, no proof of insurance, a civil infraction for speeding, and a driving while license suspended.
Hey.
They're willing to dismiss the DWLS, the no proof of insurance, and the speeding, and reduce it to double parking at 250.
All righty, we'll be right back with that plea.
Mr. Durham, do you know how to join a breakout room?
No, I don't.
Okay, it's going to come up on your screen. It's going to say join and click on that.
Okay.
It should be there now.
Michelle, do you want to do Mr. Durham on a civil infraction or leave it where it is?
Whatever you want to do, I'm good with.
Leave it where it is.
You're going to do it on the misdemeanor?
Yeah.
Okay. The person who just joined with the iPhone, can you give me your name?
Charnay Matthews.
Miss Matthews, do you want to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Just there's someone ahead of you, so just give me a minute.
I'm ready on Mr. Durham.
Go ahead.
Sharon Greerprint on behalf of Mr. Durham. As to the arraignment, we will waive the formal reading, stand mute, and we do have the negotiated settlement at this time, and Mr. Durham would like to accept that offer.
Mr. Durham, at the time of the stop on March 16th of this year, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the civil infractions of speeding and no proof of insurance. I'm dismissing the original misdemeanor charge of driving while license suspended. I'm going to reduce it to a 0-point offense of double parking. Your fines and costs are $250. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Not current at the moment. I need to set up like a payment plan.
Hold on. What's your cell number?
313-643-6112.
Pay close attention to your cell number. Collections is going to call you and set up a payment plan. Do you have an email? And if you do, real slow.
Yes, it is all lowercase, SILVY270@gmail.com.
Pay close attention to those contact informations for the collections department to contact you. You're all set.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Miss Greer, next we have Miss Matthews. Miss Matthews, do you know how to join a breakout room?
No, I don't.
Okay, it's going to come up on your screen. It's going to say, ask you to join, and go ahead and click on that.
Okay.
Is she good on the plea agreement?
Yes, I
No.
have the offers.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Good morning, Miss Booth. Miss Booth? Good morning, Miss Booth. You need to join with audio. I have to tell her.
Michelle, did you get your flashcards yet?
No, I apparently need some.
She hasn't told me if that's any help.
Oh, she does?
She does.
Oh, I see that. Matthew Abdo. Okay, we don't have the attorney yet.
All right. Where's Mr. Durham hiding?
My flashcards wouldn't work though because I don't have visual. I don't have video.
They're
Remind
not 9:20.
Fix that.
Good morning, Miss Booth.
Hello, how are you?
We see now that you have an attorney. He's not present yet. So if you just hold on just a minute, we'll wait for him.
Yep.
May I ask Caitlin a question? For Miss Matthews, the expired license, you want driving with your license?
I didn't even see it was charged as expired. The expired is fine.
Expired. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure.
Good morning. The person who just joined with Joe's Galaxy, can I have your name? Good morning. The person who joined with Joe's Galaxy. Hi, Joe's Galaxy. Can I have your name for the record?
Joseph James Wilson.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Wilson. Let me find, okay, there you are at 9:40. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
I don't think so. I don't need to.
Okay, hold on one second. This is Joseph Wilson, Magistrate.
Okay.
Joseph Wilson, L. Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. You have two cases. The case that you have with the Huron Township today is a driving while license suspended case. The alleged defense date goes back to November 20th of 2018. You received paperwork in the mail, correct?
Yes.
That's why you're here today. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
In that paperwork, there was an advice of rights form. You read it, you understand it, correct?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor reviewed your driving while license suspended case. And there's an administrative part of this arraignment pretrial today that I'm entering a plea of not guilty on your behalf. And the offer from the prosecutor is they're willing to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and add the charge a no point offense of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. You willing to accept that offer?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that by accepting this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes, sir.
At the time of the stop back on November 20th of 2018 in Huron Township, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea, your fines and cost. Total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days?
Yes.
You're going to pay that in person at the court's drop box by US mail or online? How are you paying it?
Online.
Reference a case number 18-4780. It's on your paperwork.
All right.
Your phone number ends in 3562, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you live on Chalette and Newport, correct?
Yes, sir.
I've dismissed the original charge. I've added the 0-point offense of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That case is all set. You have an outstanding case of no proof of insurance. It's in what's called show cause status. That's for you to show cause why you didn't take care of this ticket way back on November of 2018. The balance is $478. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
I know I can't pay all of that, sir.
You can pay the other case, correct?
Yes, sir.
I want you to pay $5 of this $478 when you pay the other case. Right?
How much?
$45. I'll tell you why in a minute. Get a pen ready.
All right. All right.
18 H Henry 271-928. That's the ticket number to this outstanding no proof of insurance. You're going to pay the $45 to lift the suspension and you'll enter a payment plan on the balance. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Pay that at the same time you pay that other case off.
Okay. Will that reinstate my license, sir?
Yeah. That's why I want you to do that.
Thank you so much.
All right. You're all set. Michelle, you're
All right.
good.
Thank
Yep. Mr. Abdo, good morning. Would you like to speak with Miss Foley?
Yeah, if I could have a conversation with her, that would be great. I
Sure,
am
hold on a second.
sure. It'll probably just be an adjournment, but want to see maybe if we can do something today.
You want me to go back to room 1?
No, yeah, I moved you. Sorry.
Sharon.
Radio Miss Matthews.
Yes, I'm here. For some reason, the volume went down.
Oh, no, I was just letting the magistrate know that we're ready. So
Okay.
just hold on a minute.
Okay. Sharon, I'm ready.
In regards to Ms. Matthews, we will waive the formal reading and stand mute to the charges. And we have a negotiated plea where she will be pleading guilty as charged to driving with an expired license.
Ho, 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 ho. So instead of DWLS, it isn't a DWLS
That's correct.
on my
It is.
plea. But
Right.
that's great. Bottom line, she's pleading guilty to driving while license expired, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay. I don't think you know, Miss Matthews has 2 outstanding show causes that go back in time. We're going to deal with those in a minute, but let's take care of this one. Charlene, at the time of the stop back on the 18th of October in 2018, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
Okay, accept your plea. On this case, I'm going to keep everything low because you got some problems on 2 other cases.
Were the 2 other cases, did they go into default? Is that what
They
happened?
defaulted, and they were just 2 civil infractions that went down the wrong road because they were never addressed. One of them is a limited access speeding. It's at $368, and the other one's a no proof of insurance, and they come from the same stop. But once these go where they are today, they don't get connected to this pretrial. But give me 1 minute.
Miss Caitlin, there's nothing we could do with some of those other charges she has?
Once they default, I can't do anything.
Okay, thank you.
The court to reduce it if they want, but
Ms. Matthews, your fines and costs on this case are $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
No, that's including the showcases you was just talking
No,
about.
I'm going to have a sidebar conference with your attorney on those other cases. But on this case of expired license, it's $475. I'm going to turn you over to collections.
Okay.
They'll set up a payment plan. Sharon, call my cell phone.
I surely will.
All right, and Miss Matthews, just the director.
I'll say.
Put you in a breakout room and wait for us, or in the waiting room.
Okay, no problem.
I'm sorry, who do you want me to put in a breakout room? Caitlin did,
Matthews.
with who am I putting in, with Miss Greer?
No, put her in the waiting room for right now, Charlene Matthews.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Grimes. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Sure.
Okay, just give me just a minute.
I really don't know how to do this. I'm sorry. This Zoom stuff.
That's okay. Give me just a second.
Okay.
It's going to say, you're going to click on join.
Okay.
And I'm ready to go on the booth matter. I've been texting with her, but I don't want to cut in front of anyone.
No, you're okay. Did we work something out or are we adjourning?
No, we worked something fantastic out, and I want to take
Okay.
it up with it.
Just, we gotta wait for the magistrate. 1 second.
Oh, absolutely. Just speaking up. So.
Nope, you're next.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Michelle,
Yes, ma'am.
did we lose Miss Matthews?
She went into, oh yes, Miss Matthews is in the waiting room.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you talk to Miss, who did I put you in the breakout room with? Natasha Grimes.
Grimes?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's in the breakout room. Can you talk to her?
Okay, I'll do her and then I'll
Thank
come
you.
back.
Yep.
Mhm.
Michelle, I came up with a solution on the
Okay.
math infractions.
Okay, we're
When you
ready.
Back in the end, we'll wrap her up after Booth's done or whatever we're doing.
Okay.
And the attorney's ready on Booth, correct?
Absolutely, Judge. Thanks for getting us called. How you guys been out there in Romulus?
We're living the dream.
Yeah, it's funny. We get a lot of airport cases out there. So I don't know. I like working in your court. That's all.
I think everything's starting to come back to life and hopefully it'll stay that way.
Oh, things are coming back to life, my friend. I've I traveled quite a bit over COVID with cheap airfare and just circumstantially, and every city right now, people are out and so I think people are kind of hitting it sort of hard. I think the dockets are going to be full at the end of the summer.
I'm not looking for the dockets full, but I'm looking to get out and go. Okay.
Go enjoy yourself for sure.
Yeah.
So
Alexia Booth. Miss Booth, you have an attorney present. He's going to put his appearance on the record.
Absolutely, Judge. May it please this venerable court, Matthew Abdo, P number 74058, on behalf of the accused, Miss Louise Booth. We are here for a driving while license suspended and a couple of tangential civil infractions. I do not like to speak for the prosecutor, so politely, I would like her to put the proposed plea on the record. And if you could bear with me, when we do make the plea, my client's very nervous. I'd ask I could voir dire her.
I have the plea. I can do it real quick, Caitlin.
We're going to amend it to allow an unlicensed driver to drive, Your Honor.
So we're going to amend it to.
Magistrate, I just want to make sure, because you said Alexia Booth. This is Louise Booth.
Louise Booth.
We have an Alexia also, but this is Louise.
Hold on, that's exactly where I was going down the wrong path. I'm glad we went into that detail. Louise, there she is. Hold on.
I almost ruined the register of actions.
Thanks for catching that, guys.
Well, my director is trained to the highest degree of sensitivity, so.
Okay.
This is Louise Marie Booth. The prosecutor has made the offer of dismissing the speeding ticket, dismissing the no proof of insurance, and pleading guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Do we agree, Caitlin?
We agree, Your Honor.
And just for plea purposes, counselor, I just need the status of her driving on the 21st of November back in 2020.
Sure. Do you want me to ask her?
Well, it's just, I can do it. Miss Booth, at the time of the stop back on November 21st of 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
Louise, you got to unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. This was a while back. I'm trying to remember. I think I did.
Well, that changes everything, counselor.
I understand. I can take a sidebar with her if you guys can put me in a breakout room.
Wrong. Do we have any documents that say? My memory's a little fuzzy. It was.
It's all right. Everyone who went through COVID's memory is a little bit fuzzy. Judge, I don't want to hold your docket up. If you guys could are you guys capable of just putting Louise and I in breakout room?
Yeah, Michelle, move them to a breakout room, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sharon.
Go ahead. You can both click join.
All right, you guys rock. Thanks.
Yes, I'm waiting for Miss Grimes. I have a plea for her. I don't see her back though.
Well, that gives me time. I don't have her file yet.
Okay. Can I go in a breakout room with Miss Matthews while I'm waiting for Miss Grimes to come back?
Sharon and
Miss Grimes is still in the breakout room.
Let me go in and get her out.
Thank you. Good morning, Miss Shalom.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Do you know what time your case was set for?
10 a.m.
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
That's fine.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Just hold out. You have a few people in front of you, okay?
Okay.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ready
I
on
don't know
Miss
if-
Grimes?
Do I have to
Hi.
announce myself that I'm here? Aaliyah Drew.
Oh. All right, I gotta catch up. Natasha Monique Grimes, correct?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Grimes, you met with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
Sharon, go ahead.
Sharon Greer on behalf of Ms. Grimes. We will waive the formal reading and stand mute to the charges. We do have a negotiated plea of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive a motor vehicle, and Ms. Grimes is willing to accept that offer at this time.
Ms. Grimes, at the time of the stop back on July 28th, way back in 2014, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended, add the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a 0-point offense. The fines and costs in that case total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
I can.
You can, correct?
Yes, sir.
Pay it in the next 5 days. Your phone number ends in 8031, correct?
Yes, sir.
And the Louder Street address in Detroit's valid, correct?
Yes, sir.
Pay it in the next 5 days and you'll be all set, okay?
Thank you.
All right, I think we're good to quickly move through the booth plea if that's okay.
All
I gotta
right.
wait. No big deal.
1 second.
May I just go in that breakout
Yes.
room with Ms. Matthews? Thank you.
Yes, go ahead and rejoin, and then I think she can
Am I-
rejoin too. Miss Matthews, go ahead. You can just rejoin where you were too.
Am I
I'm going to the
done?
breakout room.
Yeah, just
Okay, I'm
click.
Okay.
All right, we're recalling Louise Marie Booth, correct?
That correct, Judge.
Miss Booth, I was at the point that I asked you back on November 21st, 2020, when you were pulled over. Did you have a valid license?
Shoot, maybe she's still in the breakout room. Text will leave.
She is.
Okay.
You should be able to jump back in there, counselor.
Okay, hold up. All right, she's back. I think we're good to go.
All right, recalling Louise Booth. Ms. Booth, you had a pretrial conference with your attorney. We're at the point that I'm asking you a question that at the time of the stop, and this is for plea purposes only, the time of the stop back on November 21st, 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, I did not.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm dismissing the speeding ticket 11 to 15 over. I'm dismissing the no proof of insurance.
Thank you.
I'm going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and amend it to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a 0-point offense. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that within the next 5 days.
Yes, absolutely.
She's gonna make it work, Judge. It's an exceptional disposition. Louise, if you could thank the prosecutor, she did you a huge solid today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, prosecutor. And this was silly of me. I won't do it again.
Judge, staff, prosecutor, we appreciate you guys this morning. Anything else before I leave the Zoom call?
We're all set. Pay it in the next 5 days, Ms. Booth, and it'll be all set.
Thank you so much.
Louise, give me a call so I can walk you through next steps.
All right.
Guys, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Ms. Drew, good morning. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay, just hold on a second. She's in a breakout room with someone right now.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
What Michelle is the name on that case?
Aaliyah Drew. It's AALEAH and it's Drew-Evans.
Okay, she's speaking with an attorney, correct?
Correct. The person with the fire tablet, can you give me your name, please?
Andrew Coleman,
And what time was your case set at? Oh, I found you.
10:10.
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney?
Sure.
Okay, just hold on. You have a couple people in front of you.
Okay.
Lori, she's playing that. Miss Greer, are we ready?
Yes, we're ready on Miss Matthews.
All right. We handled the misdemeanor issues that she had, and that's all set. Do we agree?
Yes, we're all set.
Now she has these outstanding civil infractions that go way back in time to 2018. It's a limited access speeding, 11 to 15 over. She owes 368. She has a no proof of insurance that goes back to October 18, 2018, 478. Only because you got a really good attorney, Ms. Matthews. What I'm going to do on this case, on both of these, I'm going to waive the fines and costs, or the correction, the fine. And you're going to pay $45 on, and tell me when you have a pen ready.
Okay, I'll grab one right now. Okay, I'm ready.
Do you have any of that paperwork in front of you for these cases or no?
I do not.
All right, write this number down. It's 18 H Henry 27081 A Adam. And the other one is the same number, but ends in B boy.
Okay, I have 18 Henry 2708111A and then 811B.
Right. You're going to pay $45 on these two cases. And I put it on your other file that you can pay the suspension fee now and enter into a payment plan on your misdemeanor case. But I've waived the fines and costs on both of these civil infractions, and you're to only pay the FAC to get your license back. All right?
Yes.
You're all set.
We thank you for that. That's a tremendous.
Yes, I do. Thank you. I needed a break. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You have a great day.
And do I need to contact someone about the
They're gonna contact you, but you can jump online or go to the court and pay those FCJs.
Okay.
What time are you scheduled for?
9:30.
All right, thanks. You're all set.
Miss Greer, next you have Miss Drew.
Miss
Drew. Yes.
Miss Drew, do you know how to join a breakout room?
No. Do I
Okay,
leave here?
it's gonna come up on your screen, join, and you're gonna click join. Ms. Greer, are we ready?
We're ready on Drew.
Ho, ho, ho. Aaliyah, Drew, hyphen Evans, Al Hindman, the magistrate. You have an attorney present. She's going to put her appearance and the agreement on the record.
Sharon Greer, on behalf of Ms. Drew, we will waive the formal reading and stand mute to the charges. There is a negotiated plea here for Ms. Drew to plead guilty to not having a valid license on her person. The no ops, and she's willing to accept that.
There's only one case today with Ms. Drew, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. All right, Ms. Drew, at the time of the stop back on November 8th of 2018, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. I'm going to dismiss the original charge and add the count of failed to display a valid license. It's you can pay that in the next 5 days.
Okay, so 475.
Yep. Can you do that in the next 5 days?
Yes, I can. So I'll be all set with you guys.
That's yep, and that'll be paid in person at the court's drop box by U.S. mail or online. Your phone number ends in 3952, correct?
Yes.
Fairview and Taylor's, correct?
Yes.
All right, pay it in the next 5 days and you'll be all set.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Ms. Greer, next we have Deanna Shalm. Ms. Shalm,
Okay. Yes,
do you know how to join a breakout room?
I do not.
Okay. You're going to see it's just going to come up and it's going to say join. Just click on that.
Michelle, how do you spell her name?
SCHALM.
What's Mr. Coleman's status?
He will speak with Ms. Greer after. He's next.
Ready on Showman.
Okay. Deanna, your full name for the record.
It's Deanna Victoria Sham.
Ms. Shalm, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. You had the attorney meet with you and there's a plea agreement from the prosecutor. Counselor, go ahead.
Sharon Greer, on behalf of Ms. Shawm. As to the arraignment, we will waive the formal reading, stand mute. There's a negotiated plea offer for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive a motor vehicle. And she is willing to accept that plea today, Your Honor.
Ms. Shalm, at the time of the stop back on the 23rd of March this year in Huron Township, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'll accept your plea. I'll dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm going to dismiss the civil infraction for registration or plate violation. Your fines and costs on these cases total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
I cannot, but I do have a question. When I originally got pulled over, I paid the ticket of like, it was like 170 something.
I'll get with you in a minute because you have another case that's hanging out there, but I got to take care of everything that's at hand first.
Okay.
So you need time to pay on this. Your phone number ends in 0220, correct?
Yes.
You're still on Joy Road in Redford, correct?
Yes.
All right, that handles your driving while license suspended and your registration or plate violation. Okay?
Okay.
Now you have an outstanding case, what's in what we call show cause status. That means that you were supposed to pay this case way back a long time ago in 2018. It's a case impeding traffic with Huron Township. Their outstanding balance is $394. You said you paid money on this case?
Yes.
Michelle, can you bring that up?
Correct. I show she owes nothing on that case. Looks like it was paid.
Because in here, it's nothing. It's
She recently paid it, I would say. Let's see.
It was a month ago.
All right.
Correct. It was closed in May.
I'm putting on here verified by Michelle and closed. That's a case number that ends in 7624 for impeding traffic. All right, hold on, jumping back just to make sure. And we dismissed the registration or plate violation with the plea agreement. You're good, Michelle?
Yes.
Ms. Shum, you're all
Yes.
set. You'll be contacted by the collections department to set up a payment plan, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're all set.
Miss Greer, your next person is Mr. Coleman, Andrew Coleman. Mr. Coleman, do you know how to join a breakout room? You need to unmute yourself. He joined, Miss Greer.
Okay, thanks.
The person who joined with Kyle's iPhone, can I have your last name?
Creason, Creason.
What time was your, okay, nope, I got it. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. There's just someone right in front of you, and as soon as she's done, we'll put you in a breakout room.
What's the name on that case?
Kyle Creason.
With a K?
C. Creason.
Ready on Mr. Coleman?
Mr. Coleman also has a hanging out there show cause. But Mr. Coleman, you have an attorney present for your driving while license suspended case. Sharon, go ahead.
Sharon Griffin on behalf of Mr. Coleman. As to the arraignment, we waive the formal reading and stand mute to those charges. There is a negotiated plea for Mr. Coleman to plead guilty to not having a valid operator's license on this person, and he's willing to accept that plea.
Mr. Coleman, at the time of the stop back on September 3rd, way back in 2018, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'll dismiss the original charge, driving while license suspended. I'll add the count of failed to display a valid license. Your fines and costs on this case are $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Yes.
All right, that's on, and you have a pen ready.
Yes.
Case number 18-3809. You're still on Sussex in Detroit.
Yes.
Phone number ends in 3298.
Yes.
That wraps up your driving while license suspended case. You have an outstanding case of impeding traffic. This goes back even farther to 2016. It's September 14th of 2016. You received the impeding traffic civil infraction from Huron Township. There's an outstanding balance of $444.
Aaron, is there any way we could reduce some of those costs and fees on that matter, since he has pled guilty and is going to pay?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is, Mr. Matthew or Mr. Coleman, since your attorney refreshed my memory, I'll waive all but $45. So think about that a little bit. I'm going to waive the $444 down. You have to pay $45, and it's in your best interest when you pay that other case to pay this also. And that way you'll be clear to get your license. On these cases, I can't speak for any other court.
You understand that, Mr. Coleman?
Yes.
Okay, that's an enormous.
Yeah. Thank you.
Defendant to pay $45 FCJ, and we'll close the case. So Mr. Coleman, you're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You have a good day.
Miss Greer, your next person is Kyle Creason, Creason. Mr. Creason, do you know how to join a breakout room? You need to tap unmute yourself. He joined, Miss Greer.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
find my water bottle. I must have left it with me.
Oh, let's see. Ready on Crescent as soon as he gets back.
I think maybe he left the whole meeting
He
accidentally.
probably
Oh,
did.
here he's coming back.
Okay.
He's come back. Hi, Mr. Creason, you made it back.
Yes, sorry.
You're okay.
Counselor, go ahead.
Sharon Greer appearing on behalf of Mr. Creason. As to the arraignment, we waive the formal reading, stand mute to those charges. We do have a negotiated plea in regards to the driving with license suspended. It will be reduced to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive a motor vehicle, and he's willing to accept that negotiated offer.
Mr. Creason, at the time of the stop back on March 23rd of this year, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, I did not.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm going to add the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm going to dismiss the equipment violation and the speeding ticket. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Okay. Yes, I can.
Pay it in the next 5 days and you'll be all set, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
We're all caught up right now. We got a 5-minute breather, maybe.
There's nothing wrong with a breather. Hey, you don't have to tell Al to take a break. He runs like the wind.
Yep, he left us.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
I'll be can't ask.
They
Good
might.
morning. Good morning. The
Michelle-
person who just joined,
Yes,
can you give me your name for the record so I can find you on our docket?
Yeshia Jones,
What time was your case set for?
11 o'clock.
Okay, that'll help me. There you go. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm here, Michelle.
Hi, Miss Greer. This is Miss Jones. First name of Yaschia.
Got you.
Miss Jones, do you know how to join a breakout room?
No, this is my first time
That's
like
okay.
using it.
I'm gonna assign you and you should see it on your screen. It'll come up and you just click join. There you go. Good morning, Mr. McDonald.
Hi, yes, good morning.
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Do I need to?
It's up to you. You can hear the offer first if you'd like.
Okay, I'll let you the offer.
Okay, hold on a second. Hello, can you give Mr. McDonald what the offer is?
I can. Mr. McDonald, my name is Caitlin. I'm the Huron Township prosecutor. So what I'll do is I'll dismiss that misdemeanor, fail to display valid driver's license. And if you just want to take responsibility to the impeding traffic, and it'll be done.
Well, but I really wasn't impeding traffic. And I have proof of my driver's license.
Right, and that's why I'm going to dismiss it. I saw you were valid. Hold on, let me pull your file. Yep, it looks like you were speeding ticket points and all that stuff. They wrote you for the impeding traffic.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. I'm sorry, phone's going in and out the signal.
You're fine. You are speeding. And so instead of writing you that speeding ticket, they wrote you for impeding traffic. Impeding traffic is 0 points. It doesn't abstract, so it doesn't go anywhere. So they gave you a deal on the side of the road, essentially.
Well, I was only going like five miles over, a couple miles over. I wasn't really speeding. I like to fight that because I'm not trying to get no tickets, no nothing. You know, because the reason he stopped me, he said I was on going like 5 over. And then once he stopped me, he was like, "You got your ID." And I was reaching for it, looking for it. I'm like, "You know what? I can't."
Okay, Mr. McDonald, we'll put you in. You can speak with the in-house attorney, okay? Just hang on a second. You have just one person in front of you.
Okay.
Ms. Greer, are we ready on Ms. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me get Al back. And
Did
then
you have
after
some-
you will
have
talk
someone
to
else?
Mr. McDonald. But yeah, here Al's back.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Okay. Sheeta Jones, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. You have an attorney present. Sharon, go ahead.
Sherry Griffin, on behalf of Ms. Jones, as to the arraignment, we will waive the formal reading, stand mute to those charges. There's a negotiated plea of not having a valid driver's license on your person. in exchange for dismissal of the driving with license suspended. She's willing to accept that offer.
Okay, Ms. Jones, for plea purposes, back on March 18th, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'll accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the original charge on this case. And this case has an offense date, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, you have another case that's outstanding that's in show cause status. We'll get to that at the end of this. 3/18 of 20. I'm going to accept your plea, dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended, add the count of failed to display a valid license. Your fines and cost on this case total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Yes, I can.
You're paying that in person at the court's drop box by US mail or online.
I'm going to do it online. Actually, I'll do that today.
Do you have a pen handy?
One moment. Okay, I'm ready.
The case number on the case you're paying today is 20-1058. Okay.
Okay, I have that.
Okay, Ms. Jones, you have what's called a case that's in show cause status. That's for you to show cause why you didn't take care of it in a timely fashion. It's a limited access speeding ticket, 11 to 15 over. It's tied in with this other driving while license suspended case. There's an outstanding balance of $258. I'm going to waive that fine, but you will have to pay the suspension fee of $45 on this case, and you want to pay that today, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Pay that today, and you'll be all set, okay?
Okay, and when I enter in this case number, is going to allow me to pay the $45 for each case, as well as that 40.
Yeah, just in case, I'm going to give you another ticket number.
Okay. I'm ready for that.
It's 20 H Henry R Robert 028 81 A Adam. That's the one you're going to pay the $45 suspension fee on, okay?
Okay. Thank you, and I appreciate you so much, Judge.
Magistrate, there's a FAC due on both of the reviews.
You know what? I'm glad Michelle caught that. There's a second one. There's an equipment violation from the same stop. And again, on that one, there's an outstanding balance of $234. I'm going to waive that fine. You're to pay the FCJ on that of $45 also, okay?
Okay, great. Okay.
That case number ends in 81B boy.
Okay, same, just different. Okay. Thank you.
You have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Ms. Greer, your next one would be Brandon McDonald.
Ready.
Mr. McDonald, do you know how to join a breakout room? Unmute yourself. Click on unmute.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know how to join a breakout room?
No.
Okay, hold on. You're going to see it pop up and you're just going to click on join.
Okay.
Ms. Greer, he's in there.
Okay, Caitlin, just for clarification, on McDonald at 1040.
Yep, it's dismissed the misdemeanor and as charged on the impede.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Got it.
Good morning, Michael. Is it Zeiser?
Yes.
I show that you were assigned Mr. Bowditch. Have you spoke with him?
Just once.
Okay, we'll have you talk to our in-house that's here today, Miss Greer, when she's done with Mr. McDonald, okay?
All right.
What's the name on that case, Michelle?
Ziser.
Michelle, when Ms. Greer comes back, have her see Mr. Zeiser before we do, we'll do them both at the same time.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Terry. What time was your case set for this morning?
11 o'clock.
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Yes, I guess.
Okay, just hang tight. I have two people ahead of you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Greer, can I have you speak with Mr. Ziser next? It's
Okay.
Ziser. Mr. Ziser, do you know how to join a breakout room? Click unmute yourself. Click your microphone. There you go. Do you know how to join?
I believe so.
Okay. When you see it come up, just click and you'll be in the room with her.
Okay, on my way.
Mr. McDonald, just hang tight.
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to do a couple cases and we'll do them all at once.
It would be dropping the whole thing.
Good morning, Mr. Horton. You have no audio. There you go. Good morning, Mr. Horton. Now you need to unmute yourself. You have audio. There you go. Good morning. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning, Mr. Horton?
Excuse me?
Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney this morning?
Yes, please.
Okay, hang on just a few minutes. There's a couple people in front of you, okay?
Okay.
Hi, good morning. The person who just joined was Sammy's iPad. Can I have your name for the record?
Simon Ali,
Do you know what time your case was set for?
11 o'clock.
Gotcha. And you have an attorney, Miss Gary, and I see she's logging in now.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Miss Garian.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good, how are you? Would you like to speak with our prosecutor this morning?
Please.
Okay, I'll put you in a breakout room. Miss Foley, you can rejoin breakout room number 2.
Thank you.
Michelle, I'm ready.
Okay, do you want to talk to one more or do you want me to get?
I can do another one. I might as
I
well.
have Mr. Let's see who is next. You already talked to Mr. McDonald. How about Mr. Cherry? Charles Cherry.
Okay.
Mr. Cherry, click on your microphone to unmute. And then I'm going to assign you. Do you know how to go into a breakout room? It'll come up on your screen and it'll say join. There you go. Are we ready, Miss Garian, with your case?
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Okay, and I have a couple others that might be in front of you, so just hang on for a minute.
I'm here. Thanks.
Whoever's ready, Michelle.
We can do Miss Garian's because Miss Greer is still in the breakout room, I think. Let me see.
Nope, I'm out.
Nope, you're back. Nope, sorry. Nope, nope.
Go ahead. Go ahead and do her. That's fine.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I'm
Okay.
here. Where am I going?
All right, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for Samir Alaj. It's ALIAJ. Counselor, your appearance for the record.
Yes, good morning. For the record, Marie Garion on behalf of the defendant respondent.
And you've had an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor, correct?
Yes, I have, and my client would need additional time to clear everything up, Judge. It's a money issue, so if you could give him as much time as possible, but he knows he has to clear everything up.
So this is going to get adjourned, correct?
That is hopefully correct, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Elijah, your address is good on Rosewood and Taylor, correct?
Yes, sir.
Your phone number ends in 0102, correct?
Yes, sir.
You're going to get a new notice in the mail. Pay close attention to your mail and your cell phone number. You'll receive a new notice in the mail for another pretrial date.
Thank you, sir.
Prosecutor, how long you want to push it out?
As far as possible, Your Honor. I don't know what my dates are.
30 days out.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, that wraps up Samir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Greer, your first one will be Mr. McDonald.
Aaron, I'm ready. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. I'm sorry. Sharon
we're
Greer,
ready.
on behalf of Mr. McDonald, as to the arraignment, we would waive the formal reading, stand mute to the charges. There is a negotiated, there has been an offer presented. Mr. McDonald is not going to accept that. We'd like to put this over for a pretrial and allow for discovery and for me to review the matter further.
I've entered a plea of not guilty on Mr. McDonald's behalf. We'll adjourn this case out. How long do you think?
Discovery, once I receive discovery, if I could have a couple of weeks for discovery and review.
Adjourn 3 weeks. For discovery. Mr. McDonald, your bond's $3,000 personal. I've entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf. You're going to get a notice in the mail. Your phone number ends in 1033, correct?
You're on mute.
I'm sorry about that, Your Honor. Yes.
And your address is apartment 5 on South Village, correct?
Yes.
Pay close attention to your mail. You get a new notice in the mail. $3,000 personal bond. We'll continue these cases. You're all set.
Mr. McDonald, before you leave, could you put your phone number in the chat? Go to more and put your phone number in chat for me, and then you can leave. Thank you.
Then our next case would be Michael Zeiser.
Ready.
Sharon, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Sharon Greer, on behalf of Mr. Zeiser. I do believe that this is a pretrial on Mr. Zeiser's matter. At this point in time, he is willing to accept the offer that has been presented to him of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive his motor vehicle.
Mr. Zeiser, at the time of the stop on November 6th of last year, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'll accept your plea. Your fines and costs are $475. I'm amending the original charge to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and I'm dismissing the driving while license suspended case. I'm dismissing the registration or plate violation also. You can pay this within the next 5 days.
No, I cannot.
I'll turn this over to collections. They're going to contact you. I need a cell number first.
It's going to be 518-319-0995.
You have an email address, and if you do, go slow.
It's going to be Mike Zeiser at Gmail. .com.
Pay close attention to those contact numbers and addresses and emails. The court's going to contact you.
All right.
Ms. Greer, I believe you have not spoken to Mr. Horton yet, correct?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Horton. Mr. Horton, do you know how to join a breakout room? Oh, wait, Mr. Cherry. Did you speak with Mr. Cherry?
I did, and we're ready for Mr. Cherry.
Okay, he's still in the breakout room.
I will go in and get him. I will
Okay,
get Mr. Cherry.
let's take care of that.
Mr. Snyder.
Michelle,
Yes.
it's dismissing and no proof of insurance for Mr. Zeiser also.
Got that. Mr. Zeiser, you're all set. The collections department will be contacting you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ready for Mr. Cherry.
Charles Anthony Cherry,
Yes.
you have an attorney present. Sharon, go ahead.
Karen Greer, on behalf of Mr. Cherry, as to the arraignment, we will waive the formal reading and stand mute to the charges. There is a negotiated plea. If Mr. Cherry would plead guilty to driving with his license suspended as charged, the speeding ticket would be dismissed.
So it's a plea of guilty as charged, driving while license suspended. We're
That is
dismissing.
correct.
We're dismissing the speeding 11 to 15 over. This has an offense date of March 24th of 2021. Mr. Cherry, for plea purposes only, at the time of the stop back on the 24th of March when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Not the next 5 days. I mean, I can pay some in the next
All right.
5. I'm sorry.
I'm turning this over to the collections department. They're going to contact you. What's a good cell number for you?
313-358-0900.
And an email address slowly.
Charles Cherry, the number 40 at yahoo.com.
At Yahoo?
Yes, at yahoo.com.
Pay close attention to your cell phone and your email. The collections department will call you to set up a payment plan.
Okay.
You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ms. Greer, now we'll put Mr. Horton. Mr. Horton, you need to turn down your music. Thank you. Mr. Horton,
Yes.
you need to turn down your music.
Ma'am, I'm at a funeral.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, one second. Sorry, careful, baby.
Okay, we're gonna put. Do you know how to join a breakout room?
No.
It'll pop up and it'll say join. Click on join.
You can't make this up.
Hey, the
Hello?
person who, oh, wait, the person who just joined with Zoom user, give me your name.
Darnica Williams.
Do you know what time your case was? Oh, I got you. I got you. Would you like to speak with our in-house attorney today?
Yes.
Okay, just hold tight. It'll be just a minute.
I'm ready on Mr. Horton.
Yes.
Sharon, go ahead.
As to the arraignment on the, Sharon Greer appearing on behalf of Mr. Horton. As to the arraignment, we would waive the formal reading and stand mute. There is a negotiated plea that if Mr. Horton would plead guilty to driving with his license not valid, the speeding portion of the ticket would be dismissed. And he's willing to accept that.
Now that's on Darren Richard Horton, correct?
That is correct.
So it's going to be amended to what?
It's as charged to driving with license not valid.
Sit back, baby. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back.
Mr. Horton, at the stop on March 29, 2021, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, I did not.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $375. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Yes, sir.
Pay it in the next 5 days. I'll dismiss the speeding ticket. That's part of the plea agreement. You're all set.
300. What was the amount? 300.
I can't hear you.
325.
375.
375. Okay, thank you.
And you're good to pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, Friday.
All right, pay it in the next 5 days and you'll be all set.
All right, thank you.
Miss Greer, your next one is Danica Williams. Miss Williams, do you know how to join a breakout room?
No.
Okay, it's going to come up on your screen and just click on join.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, counsel. I don't see your client here.
Let me send her a message and see where she is.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's the name on the case, Michelle?
Last name of Miranda, Miranda. First of Ariel.
What was the case before her? Do you have somebody with the attorney?
I do. Hold on.
I got it. It's Darinka Williams.
Thank you.
Okay, she just confirmed she's gonna log in right now. For Ariel, Miranda.
You want to speak with the prosecutor prior?
Could I please, Your Honor? Thank you.
Sure, I'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Caitlin, you can rejoin.
you.
Counselor, she has 2 outstanding. He's gone.
Sorry. Are we ready, Miss Greer?
I'm ready.
Yeah, like a 6-year-old little boy.
Veronica Williams. Sharon, you're representing Miss Williams?
Sharon Greer on behalf of Ms. Williams. At this time, Your Honor, we will waive the formal reading of the charges and stand mute. There is no offer on this case, and Ms. Williams will be pleading guilty as charged.
Miss Williams, at the time of the stop on May 28th of 2019, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
All right, I'm in.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't
At
hear.
the time of the stop on May 28th, back in 2019, when you were pulled over in Huron Township, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs on this case are what's the status of your driving record? Is this the only thing you have out there?
Yes, just that, and I had caught 2 tickets when they pulled me over for that, and I owe like $25, and then whatever, however much I'm about to cost.
Your fines and costs in this case are $375. You can pay that in the next 5 days?
Yes.
Pay it in the next 5 days and you'll be all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hold on 1 minute. Your phone number ends in 5102, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, pay this case in the next 5 days and you'll be all set.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Good morning, Mr. Maynard.
Good morning.
Do you need to speak with Ms. Foley this morning? Our
Please and
prosecutor?
thank you.
Okay, hold on. I'll put you in a breakout room. Counsel, are you ready on Miss Miranda's case?
Yes, we are.
Ariel Miranda. Counselor, I started to say before my director of this docket was so quick at the button. She has 2 outstanding show causes that go back to this stop date in Huron Township. There's an outstanding speeding ticket, $318, and there's a $378 no proof of insurance. We'll talk about those at the end of this case on the driving while license suspended.
Sure.
Met with the prosecutor and reached an agreement.
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Go ahead.
My client would plead guilty to a reduced charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And in exchange for that, the driving while license suspended would be dismissed.
Yeah, hold on. Miss Miranda, at the time of the stop back on December 22nd of 2020 in Huron Township, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license? You're muted.
Sorry, sir. No, sir, I did not.
All right, I'll accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the original charge. Driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Your fines and costs in this case total $475. You could pay this in the next 5 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your phone number ends in 6722, correct?
Yes, sir.
Still on Penrod in Detroit, correct?
Yes, sir.
Miss Miranda, you have 2 outstanding show cause civil infractions. No proof of insurance. There's an outstanding balance of $378, and there's a speeding ticket of $318. What I'm willing to do is I'll waive the fines on the no proof of insurance, but you have to pay the FAC. Counselor, if you need to explain that to her.
I will, Your Honor.
Also, this.
Defendant to pay FAC $45. Miss Miranda, you got a pen handy?
Yeah, I can just type
Your Honor,
it.
I can take down the notes and I can text it to her.
All right, it's the case number 2. Now, the one she's paying the $45 on, and I'm waiving the fine on the no proof of insurance. It's 20 H. Henry R. Robert 13472 C. Charles.
Okay.
The other case is a speeding ticket, outstanding balance $318. I'll waive the fine. She can pay the FAC of $45. That case number ends in 72 B boy. Same number, 72 B.
Understood. So two $45 fines, correct, your Judge?
Yes,
Okay.
she's all set.
Mommy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Are those also payable within the 5-day time frame as the original?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Miranda, you can log off.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Maynard, I don't see your client.
Let me call him.
Okay.
I will go on mute.
Did Miss Miranda, did she plead as charged on the original charge?
It's, they changed it to allow an unlicensed driver to drive.
Gotcha. That's what I thought. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Who's the lost soul, Michelle?
It's Corey Harris, Harris.
Oh, we thought about taking her on. God.
It's just too hard to do E only because.
You can't split them up.
He is zooming in now.
Okay, I'll watch for him.
Back on Tuesday.
On Corey Harris, just FYI, he's got 2 outstanding warrant files.
Yeah, I just told him about that.
Okay.
So he's aware and he's ready on the plea.
Okay.
Magistrate, we're going to amend it to allowed as opposed to the no ops that I wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, bring it back on Tuesday. Okay. Love it. You know, another thing too, Alan.
Mr. Harris is logging in now. Good morning, Mr. Harris. Your attorney is present as well. Do you have sound? You need to connect with audio. Let me see if I can chat with him.
Riley can just sit in the back in our booster seat, or it's too hard to put Easton's seat back there.
Mr. Harris is trying now. Mr. Harris, we have sound now?
Okay.
There you go, Mr. Harris.
I'm sorry, I was fighting with it.
Corey Marcus Harris.
Yes.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's a date and time set for a pretrial with Huron Township. You have an attorney present, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Morning, Your Honor. For the record, Attorney Jeffrey Maynard for Mr. Harris.
Mr. Maynard, you've had a conversation with the Huron Township prosecutor, correct?
I have. It's my understanding if my client tenders a plea of guilty to allowing an ineligible person to operate, that the original charge would be dismissed.
Okay. Mr. Harris, at the time of the stop on October 9th of 2015, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, sir. Not that I know of.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm going to amend the original charge, dismissing the charge of driving while license suspended. We're going to add the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Your fines and costs on this case total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Yes, I can.
You can pay that in person at the court's drop box, online, or by U.S. mail.
I wouldn't mail it with only 5 days to go.
Yeah.
Well, I've not experienced the mail personally, but if the attorney knows better than I do, you would think that event's over by now, but who knows? Your phone number on our file ends in 7768. That's valid, correct?
No, sir.
Go ahead.
It's 937-570-6402.
Okay, and an address on Park Hill is still good?
No, sir. I am currently in 324 Washington, Sydney, Ohio.
You have a zip code?
45365.
Very good. All right, that wraps up case number 15-4174, the driving while license suspended that's amended. Mr. Harris, you have two outstanding civil infractions that go back to 2015. They're in what's called warrant status and show cause status of why you didn't take care of them back in 2015. One is a no proof of insurance. There's an outstanding balance of $428. And the other one is a limited access speeding ticket. That's at $368. You can pay these?
Not as quick.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a break. Pay close attention to detail and have a pen ready.
Okay.
Case number, and it's a long one, so tell me when you're ready. And counselor, you can follow along.
All right, ready.
15 H. Henry 222-091 B. Boy. That's a no proof of insurance. There's an outstanding balance of $428. What I'm going to do on this case is I'm going to waive the fine on this case. You have to pay the FAC, the suspension fee. That's $45. And when you pay it, reference that ticket number. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And that's going to cancel the warrant out on that case. The other $368 case, you need time to pay on that?
Yes, mostly till next week.
All right, listen, that case number is the same case number, but it ends in 91A Adam.
All right.
How long do you need to pay this? If you need time, let me know.
I need till next weekend.
So I'm going to put on here, pay within 10 days. Good?
Yes, sir.
And remember,
We appreciate that, Your Honor.
091A Adam. Your other case, 15-4174, the driving while license suspended that's reduced, you're going to pay that within 5 days and it's $475. You're good?
Yes.
You have a good day.
You
Counsel.
too.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, counsel. Have a good day.
Michelle next.
We don't have anybody else in the waiting room.
You can't even dream any up.
Nope. Our last cases were set at 11:30.
So I think you pass out and email the overtime slips and we're all set, correct?
Can we get going on it?
Should we give people 5 more minutes?
Yeah, 5 more minutes. Michelle's going to make sure we round that overtime off to the 15-minute mark.
Sounds good to me.